It is the time of year when everyone panics about the first freezing temperatures and how to save their beloved avocado, citrus, mango, and other tropical trees. I personally live in Zone 9B Homosassa, Florida, and I have been planting fruit trees since 2016. I have learned a few lessons along the way, and I would like to give you some advice to help shortcut expensive learning curves. The first few items I have to talk about is becoming educated and planning ahead. Do your research ahead of going shopping for plants. Florida big box store nursery departments are a difficult place to navigate. The stores sell the same plants across the country. But if you live in Ohio, it would be pretty obvious that a palm tree will not survive the winter outside. If you're in Florida, you are likely to assume that that palm tree will survive the winter because the store carries it. These houseplants are also sold in nurseries because people buy on impulse. There are trick words on citrus tree like patio plant, which means the plant will not survive the winter in most cases. Most people assume that it is easy to grow stuff in Florida because of how lush South Florida is. Central Florida has some of the most challenging growing conditions. The frosts wipe out tropical plants, and the sand is barren of nutrients. Sometimes there is no rain for months, turning it to desert-like conditions. Do not fall for gardener peer pressure. There is always going to be someone who is growing a mango tree in Jacksonville. What they do not tell you is that they bought a $300 greenhouse to put around it, and along with that, they purchased a central heating system just to support this unicorn of a tree. Understand that zone pushing has an entrance fee. Another thing you can do to plan ahead is keep your plants in pots. Think it through when you buy a plant and purchase wheels to transport it in and out of the garage. Place it in a place where moving it will be convenient. Many gardeners in this area do this with tomato plants. So if you did not plan ahead, there are many covering methods such as frost cloth, sheets, etc. I have compared plants that were covered to plants not covered and have found that uncovered is better because the fabric touching the leaves causes them to go to mush. So if you are using a cover, make sure that it is more supported like a tent or tunnel and not touching the leaves. The orange groves turn on the sprinklers to create an ice coating on the tree that insulates the citrus trees from getting colder. You can also use mass to create a heated microclimate like a compost pile or garbage cans full of water around the plant to keep it warmer. People also use Christmas lights to keep trunks warm under a tent. I have seen people in Ohio dig up bananas plants and place them in their garage for the winter. I have also seen people dig deep holes to place their plants in and also bury them in mulch.